Hi, today 2-for-1 recipes. We are going to make two different cookies with different flours that I use, and they're both gluten-free. Here on this side, on my right side, I have 1 cup of coconut flour and 1 cup of almond flour. Here I have Turkish coffee, cacao powder, xanthan gum, 2 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of yogurt mixed with a 1/4 cup of olive oil. On this side, on this cookie, we're gonna use just regular gluten-free flour and a 1/2 cup of walnut flour, or you can do that yourself if you don't want to buy it prepared. And then we have 1 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, we have 5 tablespoons of cacao powder with 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, and here we have 2 tablespoons of yogurt with 1/4 cup of olive oil. Now let's start from this cookie. First we add our 2 eggs and 1 cup of sugar, and we mix. These cookies don't require you to mix up or use a mixer or anything. Just wooden spoon like you see here is enough to put it together, just so they're incorporated, and they don't have to be exact. They're very forgiving recipes. And then just to make sure my cookies are soft and moist, I always add yogurt to everything I bake with olive oil. And then we're going to add our dry ingredients. And the last but not the least, we must add 2 teaspoons of baking powder to each cookie. I use a gluten-free baking powder. Most baking powders are gluten-free, but if you're a celiac disease sufferer, you must make sure that it is actually prepared gluten-free factory. It's not mixed with any other grains. As this one, we will leave it, and we'll start on this one. This cookie, basics are the same. 2 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of yogurt with 1/4 cup of olive oil. Let's mix it simply until they're incorporated. They're forgiving, as I said. It doesn't have to be mixed with a mixer. And then we put our regular gluten-free flour and a 1/2 cup of walnut flour. And then I add my xanthan gum and my cacao powder. I mix these thoroughly until they're mixed enough to be able to make a cookies. As I mix my cookie dough, I noticed that because it's too hot and these are too dry to make a cookie bowl, so I decided to add a little bit of water. And I do this by eyeballing it. I don't have a particular measurement for it. You just mix it up and see if they stick together. They don't have to be sticking together like a bread dough, just able to stay together. Because these flours are made out of nuts, sometimes they're more granular, so that adding up the extra water really helps. If you rather add up milk, you can do so. And after I mix this up thoroughly, I'm gonna use my ice cream scoop to put it on my tray that is covered with parchment paper. As you see, my dough is not too sticky, but not too dry either. I use less than 1/2 cup for each of them to come to this consistency. I use ice cream scoop, medium size, and I wet my scooper as it gets too sticky. This way, when the cookies are baked, since they're even sized, they will be baked evenly. None of them is going to be undone or overly baked. I dip my scooper in the water, and I don't have to change the scooper because they're both chocolatey cookies, even though they have different flavor. they still will work fine. When I feel that my scoop needs a little bit wetting, that's when I dip it. As you can see, this dough is a little bit softer than the other one because this one has only walnut flour in it. The other one is nothing but nutty flour, so it's more granular. As I fill up my tray, I want to make sure there is distance in each cookie, and then I have to press it down this way to make sure cookies are in a cookie shape. If you want, you can add almonds, or if you have in the house walnuts, or if you want to add chocolate covered coffee beans, that will be fine for this cookie. On this cookie, however, I don't add anything, and since it's more stickier than the other one, I don't even press it as hard because it's going to spread. And when I get this done and baked, I will show you. I'm going to be baking them at 400 degrees around 20 minutes each, and then I will be showing you how it's done. See you in a bit. For my almond and coconut flour cookies with the Turkish coffee flavor, I added up pine nuts on each of them to separate from these cookies. And these cookies I only had coconut shavings, and the dough was much smoother, so it took. And they are ready to go in the oven. I preheated my oven to 400 degrees, and they will be cooking 20 minutes each. And then when they're done, I will be showing you how delicious they look. And too bad you won't be able to smell them or eat them, but please try. And if you like it, please put the like button and send me some comments. And all the recipes will be written in my blog and underneath on the comment section of my each video. Thank you for being with me. See you in a bit. Welcome back. Our cookies are done. They're great next to your Nescafe or next to your cup of tea. I recommend it highly that you not only eat yourself but share it with your friends. They will love you, and they're gluten-free, so you have no guilt with it. Please choose the like button, and if you like my recipes, try them and subscribe to my channel. Follow me also on my blog as well as on Facebook. Thank you for your patronage, and please enjoy these recipes and share them with your friends. Have a nice day.